Welcome to the next episode of Inside the Red Zone. I am your host, MJ. This is my co-host, Mir. Mir, how we feeling?
We feeling all right.
Good. So, as most of our viewers know, the NFL Scouting Combine began today, and I'm heavy don't really believe in the scouting combine. That's just me. Though. I don't really believe it because I feel like it's an inaccurate representation of what players are going to do. However, though, we've seen me and Tamir have watched highlights of the scouting combine, and
Yeah.
we've noticed some D linemen moving. We've noticed some D
hmm
linemen. That 40-yard dash. Grayson Halton, remember that name. They were moving. They were moving. 447 Zane Johnson, that was his name. What, bro was? Oh my gosh, bro was moving. But as of today, we are going to go over our final mock drafts. I say plural only because the draft is in another month and some change in April. But we still have time to go over our mock drafts. Still have time to like revamp, revise, and do our own thing. I personally, we're gonna start with my mock draft, and we're gonna get right into it. Obviously, we're gonna start with my draft, how that looks. Mir, you go and critique it, grade it, and see what changes. Or because this is my, I think AI this. This is my draft. If no trades end up happening, in which we're gonna go over probably next week, if trades were to happen, within our mock drafts, where would they occur? So yeah, we gonna bring my mock draft up to the stage, and yeah, we gonna get right into it. So, as you know, we have we have obviously Fernando Mendoza, number one. That's I feel like that's common. Ruben, I feel as though the first five, we're gonna go five. Yeah, start four. We'll start with four. We'll start for the first four. Ruben Bain Jr., Spencer Fano from Utah, and Arvel Reese going to the Tennessee Titans. How do we feel about this first four?
So what Spencer Fano going to the Cardinals, you got Kyler Murray staying?
I think later on in the draft, the Cardinals pick up a quarterback. I
Okay,
think
okay.
not in the first three rounds, but I think around the fourth or fifth round, I think they're going to pick up their quarterback. Because honestly, I'm not going to say the Cardinals have done all they can for Kyler Murray. He's only had a few good wide receivers in the years that he's been in Arizona. He's only had DeAndre Hopkins. He's only had James Conner in the backfield, and he had
Christian
Larry
Kirk with
Fitzgerald,
peace.
Christian Kirk, wide receiver two, Christian Kirk, and you've had Larry Fitzgerald in his later years. So it's not like you've given Kyler Murray all you could have with weapons. It's not like you could have helped him out. Granted, he's good with his legs, but once defensive linemen, cornerbacks, defensive coordinators realize, oh, all he's good for is his legs, and yeah, he has a cannon, he has an arm. Let's not forget that he has an arm. So once you figure that out and realize, oh snap, he really has nowhere to go to or nowhere to pass the ball to, you can easily pressure him and get a sack or get a stop on critical third and fourth downs. So I think they're gonna buff up that offensive line. In addition, I think they're gonna get a wide receiver at some point in the draft. They're gonna get somebody to help and assist Kyler Murray in the upcoming season. So that's my reason why I said I believe the Cardinals are going to pick up a tackle, Spencer Fano from Utah.
Okay. So I agree. I do think they pick up a receiver, but Kyler Murray's contract is we already
Yeah,
know it's bad. So I don't think they go. I,
yeah.
I think they move off from him in 2 seasons. So like after this season, upcoming
Mm-hmm.
season, then they move on.
Mm-hmm.
But the receiver class this draft is fake deep.
It's
It's like it's
exactly.
deep
It's like wide
somehow.
receiver two. It's wide receiver twos and maybe wide receiver ones. Maybe wide
Yeah,
receiver ones.
we got like three projected wide receiver ones. It's Makai Lemon,
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
I lied. It's only two
And
wide receiver. Wide receiver.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so,
I'm about to say Sunny
yeah.
Style. Lord have mercy. Carnell Tate. Like we
Oh
have
yeah,
all
Carnell. I
these.
forgot about Carnell Tate. Yeah, Carnell
Yeah,
Tate.
we have Carnell Tate. Like that's just honestly that's just where the cookie crumbles in this draft. Well, obviously we'd be looking into next year's draft because that's where the beef of offense comes in. That's where the majority of that
Ryan
offense comes in.
Williams. Jeremiah
Jeremiah.
Love. You
What?
could say Arch Manning, but I don't really. He's not.
Me?
He
Nah.
never impressed me
I
for
don't.
real. What's
I
bro
don't
name
think
from
I
Dante Moore? Devontae Moore, quarterback,
from
Oregon.
yeah. Yeah. No. Oh, he need. I'll get into that later. I'll give my
Oh,
analysis on Dante Moore later. I'll give my analysis on that later. But if you agree with 1 through 4, we moving on. So let's talk about 5 through 9. We
mm,
have Caleb Lamu, tackle, Utah. We already have 2 Utah men in the top 10. You have Carnell Tate in the 6th, David Bailey and the 7th, in Jordan Tyson in the Jordan Tyson from the Saints, going to the Saints. How we feeling about that?
well, you said 5 through 9
Yeah,
or
okay, yeah,
five.
yeah. And
Okay, okay.
Jeremiah Love. My fault. That's on me.
I really think I really could see the Browns and the Giants flipping right here, and the Browns pick up Caleb and the Giants pick up Carnell Tate. I really could see that happening. Think about it. The
That no,
Giants,
I was thinking about it too. I had to read. I thought in my first job I did earlier this week, which I'm going to post after this video. Uh, I had Carnell Tate going to the New York Giants because I'm just like Malik Neighbors is coming back. Wandale Robinson obviously he stepped up
if they
last
resign
season.
them, if they resign,
Yeah,
the Giants
he
have
no
a
they
problem resigning their players.
they're gonna franchise tag, bro. They're gonna franchise tag. I don't know why, but they're gonna franchise tag. I have this weird feeling, but they're gonna franchise. If they trade him, not trade him. If they release him, like let him sort out his options, I'll be shocked after what he did last year when the Malik Neighbors went down. He stepped up big time for the New York Giants. I'll be shocked if they let him go. But obviously I have Carnell Tate because obviously Shador is probably gonna start next season.
Yeah.
He's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
start.
you
So
need a weapon. You need a weapon
he needs a
outside of the
weapon.
tight end and
He
what's
needs
his
a
name?
weapon.
Ollie. It's not Ollie Gordon. What's his name? The running
Jerry
back.
Judy. Oh no.
No.
Johnson.
Yeah, there we
Junkins.
go.
Yeah, Junkins.
Okay.
My fault. That's me. God,
Yeah, I
Lord.
couldn't
Football
remember. I
season.
couldn't remember.
Football season stops. Football season stops. Hey, Lord have mercy.
We
Football season.
forgot.
Lord, we cooked. We gotta get back on it.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, you need a wide receiver. Jerry Judy. Yeah. What Steve Smith Senior said. I'm probably gonna put the
Just
clip
another
in
guy.
this. Just another
Jag.
guy.
Jag. He
Just,
had one good
just another.
season, but he's just another
Just
guy.
just another guy. So I see Carnell Tate stepping in, and I think this is going to be a huge step in as Ohio State obviously is wide receiver university. This will be a huge step as far as Carnell Tate's development going from the college football to the pros.
Okay. With David Bay,
How'd you,
I like the David Bailey pick. I do.
mm-hmm.
Can't argue with
Bobby
that.
Wagner. Bobby Wagner is
I really thought Caleb would be at 7. I don't see him falling all the way down to 10, to be honest. If we, depending on how he performs tomorrow,
depends.
if he does go to the
No, the Bengals
combine,
are the worst case scenario. Bengals are worst case scenario. Best case scenario, Washington or New Orleans.
well, we don't want Caleb Downs in our division. So the Bengals is the best
Mm.
case scenario. We don't want him to deal with that
Mm-hmm.
dude. Jordan Tyson, the Saints didn't
Cri-
have that bad of a defense, but they had a horrible offense.
Horrible, horrid, horrid.
I like the QB Shaw. He didn't perform too bad.
But
Tyler Shaw,
he developed later on in the season. Later on in the season, he
he didn't
started to
do
show
too bad in
promise.
my opinion. So I'm like, okay, he might have something.
C plus, C average.
Give him a B minus, maybe.
You're too nice. You're too nice. I'm not gonna lie. You're too
79.
nice.
Depending on the teacher, that's a B minus. So I could see them picking up another receiver and just try to save what's his name, Chris Olave. Try to save
Bro,
him.
save him,
Jeremiah
please.
Love to the Chiefs. That's the worst thing that can happen.
Oh,
Quite
that's in
literally the
basic.
worst thing that can happen.
That's that. Shout out playmakers Ben. That's in literally his mock draft as well, bro.
That's
That's
we gonna get into my mock draft, but I shared my screen with MJ in one of my mock drafts. Craziness happened, especially with the Jets. We gonna get into that later. we
Ben is gonna be pissed at us.
I didn't save that mock draft, but me and MJ could both attest to what
Ben is
happened.
going to
So
be
Jeremiah Love to the Chiefs. Once Mahomes come back, they're going to be back in full swing. But that
Ben
was
is
pure
going to be
craziness.
pissed. Ben is going to
Yeah,
be
Ben is
pissed
not
or
going to like that
whatever.
one.
All right, so we have 10 to 14. We have Caleb Downs, all of from Ohio State. That's the worst case scenario for Caleb Downs. I'm going to get this name right, ladies and gentlemen. Olive Vega,
No, no. I
Ione
think
from Penn
Olivega.
State. If I said the name wrong, Olive
Let me go ahead.
Olive
Let me
Vega
go
from
ahead and give it a
USC.
try. Olivega. Shit. Hold on.
Olive Vega.
Olivega. I'm not even going to try his last name. He got it.
Olive Vega. Yes.
Oliver Vega. I like it.
Oos. 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 Ione.
I own it. Okay.
Ione. Yes.
Okay.
Oos. Oos. Ione. Yes.
So so
Oos.
you so you think they
Um,
keep Tua because they pick up an old lineman here? You think they keep Tua?
they're in rebuilding phase, bro. As you
Oh,
see,
they
they
gotta
got
keep
rid
Tua.
of
Nobody's
Brad.
signing that contract.
Bro, they honestly they gotta they have they're rebuilding.
Yeah.
They're rebuilding, bro. They're rebuilding. They got rid of Tyreek. They got rid of Bradley Chubb. So they're rebuilding. Sunny Styles, obviously Dallas. I am not mad at that. I'm
Far
obviously
from
not
it.
mad at it.
Far
I'm
from it.
not even. If this happens,
We're gonna.
great
That's
pick,
probably the
great pick,
dream pick because
great
we all
pick,
know Caleb
great
Downs is
pick,
out the
great
probably out
pick.
the reach unless he gets hit with uh, uh, some type of accusation and then he falls. Then he's probably
Great pick.
going. He's probably not
Great
going to
pick.
go to Dallas. That's a great pick.
Great
Mansoor
pick.
Delane, or two back-to-back picks that I wouldn't be mad with. If they both were
Exactly.
there at the board and excuse me, chose either one of those,
I wouldn't be mad. I
I
would if
would not
Monster
be
Delane.
mad.
I would not be mad, honestly. But right now, I feel as though our eh,
Our
when
weakest
Monster
points, our weakest
our
points are definitely our
DBs.
linebackers and our DBs. Our D line, contrary to what people think, is not that bad
Is
compared to what
DBs.
we.
Is DBs in my personal opinion is linebacker then DB. That's why I went linebacker first for Dallas. If anything, I would have done Mansour Delane first, and then but then we go to the linebackers. It's not really CJ Allen will be available more than likely.
Yeah, CJ at the 20 will be available. You could go Anthony Hill if you really get desperate and
Exactly.
he's going to be for the
If you
20th.
feeling jumpy, if you're feeling jumpy, but I feel as though if we can beef up that middle linebacker position, I feel as though we have a chance because we had that in Micah, but yes, we know he got traded, but we don't dwell on the past. And then we have Peter Woods. Here's my reasoning because most people want, or most Baltimore and most draft people want a wide receiver to go to Baltimore. I say defensive tackle because in the first 5 games of the regular season, the Baltimore Ravens were the worst defense in the NFL. They were
They
literally
were
the worst, bro.
next to us.
What they well, I guess Houston Texans dropped what 40 on them.
Not the Bears, the Bills came back on them.
The Bills came the first 5 weeks, and my thing is, you cannot start off like this. You just can't. You can't start off slow, especially knowing the Ravens that has a good of a defense as the Baltimore Ravens. You can't start off slow. That's a no, no, no. Not this year, because Lamar is back, and that brother is mad. That brother is mad, and he's healthy too. On top
Yeah.
of that, he is healthy. So this is my 10 through 14. I feel as though it gets crazy towards 15 to 19, because I know a lot of you have Kendrick Folk going later. This is the best case scenario for the Jets, and I'm gonna say why. Jared McCoy for 16, cornerback Tennessee, because I went edge a lot of because I'm thinking this as like for me because I do fantasy football. So if I'm going quarterback,
Me
if
too.
I do wide receiver first in like the first 2 rounds, then I'm gonna try to get the quarterback that's throwing to him. Same thing on this side. Whereas okay, so we have 2 picks in the first round. Okay, we have our edge tackle. Whereas okay, we have somebody that can do a cover 2 zone blitz. We have somebody on the spy. We have somebody already.
Hmm.
Okay, who's the person that can watch a ball hawk or a ball defender, off ball defender? Who can we have as that? Jared McCoy. So You went Ruben Bain Jr. Great first pick. Great first pick for the Jets. Hopefully that happens. Praying for y'all. That doesn't happen. That does not happen in 2 years draft. That doesn't happen. But that's either here or there.
Yeah, no, that was a crazy draft.
That doesn't happen. But you have Jarrett McCoy in the 16th pick. That's not a bad pick because guess what? The New York Jets fans, y'all had zero interceptions on defense last season. Zero, and y'all need something to stand on defense with, to stand on business with, and I feel like Jarrett McCoy sets the tone because y'all got rid of Sauce Gardner midseason, and then
Yeah.
that ended up being a blessing in disguise for y'all because guess what? He got hurt. So guess what? CB Jarrett McCoy, 17 Francis. Not even gonna try it. Maui Goya.
You know what? You can't get mad at him not trying it. You got it's like a respect thing.
Francis Maui Goya. My dad might be able to pronounce this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Francis Maui Goya, OT Miami. It was between because they do need a defensive tackle and an offensive tackle. And like I said with the Spencer Fano pick, every rebuilding team, and that's not necessarily Lions are rebuilding. It's just they really their offensive line really they weren't clicking last year. Yeah, you had Panay Sewell, obviously, but it going 9-8 with a team like that, offensive line sets the tone. They always set the tone, and Jared Goff getting sacked, especially the amount of times he got sacked in that Christmas game against Minnesota, unacceptable. Unacceptable. You need to keep Jared Goff at peace because if you get him riled up and shaky, he's going to make mistakes. So it starts in the offensive line. So I have Francis Mabigoya from Miami, tackle, going to Detroit. I feel like this is the one that shocked you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like this is the one that like you had to raise the eyebrow at first. Avion Terrell, from Minnesota, going to from Clemson going to Minnesota
Okay. So
because you
my
see him
thing is
going
this.
early. Go.
Avion Terrell, he's a guy. That whole Clemson defense, as we know, America regressed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They
A
regressed,
lot.
but he was still a little bit of a bright spot. I'm gonna get back to Avion Terrell. Akeem Mesidor,
Yeah.
he's 25. He's gonna be a 25-year-old rookie. He's like a Bo Nix, but at the position he's gonna be at, he's not gonna be in the league that long. If we being
He's
brutally
not.
honest, he's gonna
He's
be.
not.
He's not gonna be in
Unless
the
you keep
league
your
that.
body in shape. Unless you keep your body in shape, like Aaron Donald. Especially in the
I'm
linemen right now, nah. But
nah.
my thing is, especially with Carolina, where's the pressure on defense?
I wouldn't take him. I would take somebody
Caleb
younger.
Banks, and that's where 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. You can even throw 24 and 25 are interchangeable. I feel as though 19 through 25 are very interchangeable, except for Steelers, except for Pittsburgh. I feel as all Carolina, Dallas, Chargers, Philly, and Cleveland, and Chicago. I feel like all those are interchangeable. You could move them to different spots, and I feel as though productivity will come out of it. You could put Akeem Mesidor on Philly, and I feel as though he'll have some shining moments on that defense. You could put Myro Freeling on the Chargers, and you'll go well with Joe Alt. You can put Caden McDonald with Quentin Williams and all them boys in Dallas. It's very interchangeable. That's what I like about 19, 20, exception of Steelers, 22, 23, 24, and 25. That's why I feel as though interchanging can happen. It's very interchangeable.
But at 16, we got to see how he run. Jamal McCoy, he's coming off the ACL injury. We got to see
Yeah,
how
we
he
gotta
run. We got to
see.
see how he move at the
And
pro day
tomorrow
or the
is DB
combine.
day.
Is a DB day. So if he's there, that's really going to determine if he's going to be in the first round in general. It's a lot of good
Mm-hmm.
corners in this draft, in my opinion.
A
I
lot.
really, I don't know about the Brennan Cease pick. I didn't do my research on him because
He he. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that right now. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I know y'all Dallas Cowboy fans look like MJ. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? I know. Hear me out. Looked up his stats. So with the defensive coordinator we have now from Philadelphia, he developed Reed Blankenship. He developed Patrick Surtain Sr. He developed Cooper DeJean. Brandon Cease in his last year, 2025, he had over 65 solo tackles, 5 interceptions, and 1 forced fumble. I look at the tackles because we need a DB who can tackle. We need that. Yeah, granted, catch the ball, whatever. Now, if we can get you going like because yards after catch as a wide receiver is heavy in the league now. If we can get a cornerback who can stop the yards after the catch, because well, bro, 37 last year for us, we were tweaking at 37. We were dead tweak because like we were afraid because even if they got like what 2 yards after catch, there's
Yeah.
always yards after catch. And bro, we couldn't stop the yards after catch last year. We couldn't. We could not. For the life of us, could not have stopped the yards after catch. Now, if we get a cornerback like Braden Sice or however you pronounce his last name, I guarantee you, bro, 3rd and 7, what? Third is going to be 4th and 3. It's going to be 4th and 3 because if what throwing a name out, Jackson Dart throws some league neighbors on a curl route, and Brandon Tice is on league neighbors, and he just stops right there, and if we could tackle him and do produce so, and most of his tackles were solo tackles last year too. So I like if that pick happens, I like that pick. But if we get what a Monroe Freeling, Caleb Banks, a Caden Proctor, I wouldn't be mad at it. But I would prefer us going linebacker, going somewhere in the middle of our defense, and then going and mind you, he could play safety as well. He could probably play safety.
I got a couple replacements at the 20 for us. We
Go
got
ahead.
Avion Terrell. He could obviously be there. I feel like the
Yeah,
same way, Brent, if you look at Brandon Sykes, I look at Avion Terrell. He's a
yeah,
physical guy. He's not afraid to tackle, and he could play in the slot.
yeah.
So that's a problem for us because slot receivers killed us a lot last year. Look at
Literally,
Wandell.
literally.
Wandell, I think he had 200 yards against us against the
The
Giants.
first
Their
game,
first
the
game, he
first
balled
game,
out.
bro.
He
Oh
was
my
at that time, he was
gosh,
wide receiver too, but I see Wandell
bro.
as a true slot receiver. Like we had problems guarding the slot, and unless we
Bro,
uh,
an injured Amon Ross St. Brown,
did
killed
that
us
to us,
last year, bro. He killed
and
us
he's
last
the
year.
probably the best slot receiver in the league. So
Literally,
it
bro. And he's not
it
afraid. And he's not afraid to be a slot receiver. He's not afraid.
so it really depends what we do with the 12. So let's say we get Sonny Styles. I think Avion Terrell could do it, can help us, but our O line does have one big glaring hole, and his name is Terrence Steele. We have one big hole in
This
our
is
O
where
line. We could
this is
have the best.
where this is where the Monroe this is where the interchangeability
The
happens. This is where the
interchange.
inter
I agree with him. This we have probably one of the best O lines in the league, without not including Terrence Steele. If we get
Mhm.
rid of Terrence Steele, and let's say we pick up something like I don't know, Caden Proctor,
That's what
a
Caleb
freak.
Proctor. That's Monroe Freeling. If we, that's what I'm saying. The interchangeability between 19 and
If we could
25
get
is
a lineman that
crazy,
could run, the plays that we could draw up for Javante,
bro.
we
That's why.
could
That's what I'm
Kavon
saying. That's what
Turpin.
I'm saying. Yo, tap into Sunday for the scouting combine. Tap in because that's when the old linemen come out, and we maybe pick up old linemen in the draft as well.
And
So
you know
that's what
Dan
that's what I'm
Campbell
saying.
got his eyes on Caden Proctor. You know how
Oh
Detroit did
yeah.
with their O
Oh
line. You saw what
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sewell, how you want to pronounce his last name? They
Peninsula. Yeah.
Sewell, okay. They love putting that O line out in athletic positions, and Caden Proctor from the
Yeah.
outside looking in, he's probably the most athletic O
Like
lineman in
the
this
that's
draft.
what I'm saying, bro. The interchangeability, honestly, not even from where we're at to 25. You could even go from 17 to 25. The interchangeability of 17 to 25. Anything can happen within 17 to 25. That's where everything is going to go down. 17 to 25. Because I feel like 1 through 14, maybe 16, we all know like, okay, we know these guys are
We know
going.
where they're gonna go. But
We know.
the only pick I don't want the Cowboys, like I will be like so upset if we pick up Akeem Mesidor. He's not gonna
Oh
be with us
yeah,
long.
no.
He's not going to be with it. He's
No.
25. He's
No, he's
25,
not.
26, coming into his first.
Unless he gets an Aaron Donald or D Law shape, nah,
Nah, it's not
he's
happening.
not
He's gonna
lasting.
be
He's
in the
not
league for
lasting long.
7, 8 years,
He's not
maybe.
lasting long. He's
And
not
for a
lasting
first round
long,
pick,
bro. We need
nah.
longevity. For Dak, we need longevity, bro. We in a season, whereas we need
And,
longevity in players for Dak, bro.
and he has had bad injury history with
Exactly.
Akeem Mesidor. So that's the only pick I'm worried about. For, like you said, from 17 to 25, really
Interchange.
27.
Mm-hmm. Interchangeability.
I'm not
Interchangeability
mad
can
at. Now
happen,
all these
bro.
picks make sense. The Texans pick, I I like Woody
Bro, they need a
Marks.
running back.
I
They
like Woody
need a
Marks.
running back,
They
bro.
need an
They
old
need
lineman. They need
They
offensive
do.
line.
That's all I was looking at. But I'm like, necessity because you have Joe Mixon coming, but is he like we haven't? Joe Mixon has not played in a season. We did,
So I'm
bro.
saying what my thinking is with the Texans, as we saw in the Patriots game, when it's like when they have no O line, CJ Stroud starts to
Oh,
panic. It's
they're gonna
bad.
pick up an O
They
line.
they need
The
an
Texans gonna pick
offensive
up an O
lineman.
lineman. They're gonna
I
pick up
will.
an offensive lineman, obviously, but probably in the second round. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
probably spend my first 2 rounds on O linemen, the rest on skill positions. The Texas offense isn't that bad. All honestly, if Tank Dell comes back,
Does come
because
back,
the if he been
bro.
saying he's coming
Nico,
back for the, I don't know.
yo, I don't
Nico
know,
Collins had a
bro.
concussion in that last
He,
game, so he's going to be back, obviously. And Nico is always going to
yeah.
ball. If
Oh
they
yeah, obviously.
and then
No,
you
because
know they got
we've seen what CJ Stroud can do with an offensive line. We've seen what he can do. So my thing is, give him an offensive line. Like, yo, let him ball. Oh wait, I forgot CJ Stroud cut off his hair. Never mind. He cut
oh,
off his
I
hair.
didn't know
Never mind.
that. Well,
The
maybe
lost
it's
of
for
his
the
aura.
better.
The
Maybe it's
lost
for the
of his
better.
aura.
Maybe he might start
Sorry.
hooping like Jason Tatum when he cut his hair in a bubble. But if they
I
got Dalton
oh he had
Schultz,
dreads. That's right. Oh my
no, he had an
god.
afro. He had an afro. In the bubble,
Oh
Jason
yeah. I
Tatum.
mean, oh yeah, 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 yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
My fault.
But from 29, the real, I'm not even
But
gonna lie to you.
But I do want to. I
Really,
want to get in. I low key want to get into the back to back wide receiver. I want to get into the Bills and
oh
San
yeah,
Fran
oh
picks.
yeah,
I want to because the Texans one. I feel like that's. I just explained that.
yeah. My thing, I
So
mean, I'm gonna try to
Case,
get into your thinking real quick. I'm gonna try to get into your
go.
thinking. We don't know what's going on with Brandon Ayuk. Where is he at? We don't know. So we haven't seen him all season, and I feel like half of last season. I haven't seen Brandon Ayuk on social media, so we don't know what he's doing. The Bills, they really
We don't even go into that.
the
We don't even.
the we know
Don't
why
go
the
too
Bills
much into
are picking up a receiver. We know that. But I could really see them picking up Kenyon Sadiq. Kenyon Sadiq will probably be a good pick for the Bills. But
You have Dawson Knox. You have what's his name? Oh my god,
are they
what's his
willing to
name? Oh
pay
my.
both tight ends? Dawson Knox and Don Kincaid.
Yeah, you have both of them. You don't need Kenyon. You don't need another TE.
But
Like
are they going to pay both of them? I'm pretty sure one of them's on
I
their
doubt. No,
contract.
Dawson Knox. Nah, they're not gonna pay Dawson Knox. They're
Yeah, I
not.
doubt that.
Dawson Knox is
I could
gone.
see Keon being there, but yeah, they definitely need a receiver. Like, there's no doubt about that. I would pick two
Yeah,
receivers in this draft if I was them.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you,
We don't
bro.
even need to, if you watch the NFL, you don't even need to think about the Bills, who the Bills are picking this year. You don't even got to think, oh, maybe they need an O-line. No, that's not the problem. Josh Allen is tossing to himself out there. We don't gotta worry about the Bills pick. The Boston, I said Boston. Denzel Boston, I like him. I think he'll fit in great with the San Francisco offense with Kyle
Ricky
Shanahan.
Kershaw, George Kittle, CMC,
If
obviously,
George
and
Kittle
then
comes back, better,
elite game manager Brock Purdy, elite
elite,
game manager,
the best game manager in the league right now.
the best game manager.
He's the
But
game manager. CJ Allen to the Broncos.
you
I'm not
just
gonna
buffing
lie.
up that defense.
I could really see him going to the Cowboys if we don't get Sonny Styles.
If we don't, bro, that's what if
If say
that's
say Sonny, but my thing is
that's
this: if
my
Sonny
thing.
Styles is gone and we pick up Mansell Delane or even Jamal McCoy, depending on how he run, like my 3 picks for the Cowboys with that 12, Sonny Styles, Mansell Delane, Jamad.
CJ.
Depending depending on how Jamad runs,
Mm.
we're not picking up CJ Allen at the 12. Oh, I said the 20th.
Yeah, the 20th. Yeah.
Oh, I meant to say the 12. I meant to say the 12.
Oh yeah, there's no way. There's no way. Because if everything falls into place here in the 1 through
Yeah,
10, we're more than likely gonna end up with Sunny Styles, unless the Miami Dolphins want to pull off some bull. Then
yeah. But if we don't get Sonny Styles and we get Mansour, CJ Allen's probably going to become a
I wouldn't
Cowboy.
be mad.
I
I
wouldn't be
wouldn't be
mad.
mad at that. I would
But the
not be mad
Broncos
at
picking
that.
up CJ Allen. just buffing up that already crazy defense. And so it's
That's
just
all
like,
you're doing. And Bo
that's
Nix
all
is
you
coming back
doing.
next season as well. So I
Oh yeah,
mean,
well, he only fractured his ankle, so he's gonna be probably he's still gonna be good.
exactly.
TJ Park,
It's
you know what I think though? I could see the Patriots getting Kenyon Sadiq. I could really 31 to 32, interchangeable.
Hmm.
Because you know
Well, what
Seattle's
if they have
deep.
Hunter Henry?
Hunter Henry's old. He's old. Kenyon Sadiq, and he's not going to do
But
what
he,
Kenyon
but he,
Sadiq could
but
do.
he.
He did ball out. I'll give him that. He did hoop.
That's true.
But compared to what Kenyon Sadiq could do for Drake May,
But they do
he's
do
going to.
actually. You're right. You know what? You're right. I didn't even think about it like that. You're right because think about it. You have a wash Stephon. Wait, probably going to prison. Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
Kenyon Booty is just a straight streak route. Um. Oh my gosh.
Same with Matt
Pop
Collins.
Douglas is a Pop Douglas is a second down receiver. You need that. You and what did who did Brady have? Gronk.
Mm.
Why not give Drake May Kenyon
His
Sadiq? I didn't even
Gronk.
think about it.
Give him his Gronk. Even his
Give
Julian
him
Edelman. Give him
give
someone.
him give him someone, man. Give you if you made it to Super Bowl in Drake May's second season. Expectations are expecting, bruh. You're going
Yeah.
to be expecting expectations.
You
So
gotta
yeah,
you gotta
and
get
then
together.
Kenyon Sadiq on Seattle with that already crazy offense. I feel as though that's a third down. That's a third down. That's your third down guy right there. Third down and one, Kenyon Sadiq. Second down and five, Kenyon Sadiq. That's really
Yeah.
all you. That's really all you need to do. Kenyon
And
Sadiq.
takes off pressure off of Jason because you know how they're going to be
Take,
going after him next year.
bro.
You saw
What?
how it was. You saw how it was in 2024 after CD had that 1,700-yard receiving season 2023 after he almost
Mm-hmm.
had the triple crown. Tyreek Hill didn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
You saw how they was just swarming him. But as
Exactly.
you can see, MJ, I did put up 2 drafts up here, and we
You would.
let's put the Jets one up when they completely just stunned both of us. Let's put that one up.
I just want to say before we start this, Ben, this is AI. This wasn't us.
This wasn't us. You know, I don't go through all 32.
Ben,
I'm a Cowboys
Ben,
guy. This was AI.
Ben, hold your breath. Please, Ben, hold your breath.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
Oh my God. At number 1, we got Fernando Mendoza. That's the normal pick. Can't say nothing about that. And at the 2. From Arizona State. Wide receiver, Jordan Tyson. Not at the 22, not at the 12, not at the 32nd. The
Not the
big second overall pick
second overall
is
pick.
Jordan Tyson to the Jets.
Jordan Tyson. It's not even Cardell Tate.
Yo, when we saw this, chat, can I tell you? I didn't even
It's
like
not Jeremiah Love.
my mind didn't even like register it. Like I scrolled past it. I'm thinking it's probably Ruben Bain or Arvell Reese. I'm thinking, okay. I scroll past because the amount of mock drafts that have Ruben Bain, Arvell, or Caleb Downs at the 2. I'm thinking it's going to be one of those guys. So this is the second time it's happened. I'm telling you the story about the first time it happened. So the first time it happened, I shared my screen with MJ because I was like, why is Jeremiah Love at the 12? We was out because as you can see, he got taken by the Chiefs, but at the first time this happened, he was at the 12. And we scrolled up, we looking at the pick, and you know who we saw? And they did it again. That's what makes it funny. And doubled down with it. We saw Jordan Tyson at the 2. We saw Jordan Tyson.
The
And
sad
then
part is no, because the sad part is the mock drafts even have a very low expectation of the Jets because the Jets will do something like this. That's the sad part about it. The Jets will pull off something like this, bro.
chat.
I trust the Jets fans. This is nothing to y'all. It's not. It's to y'all organization. I know y'all desperately are in need of a new organization, just as us as the Dallas Cowboys fans. But this is just bad. That's disrespectful. Over
Oh,
Cardell Tate too? Over
gee.
Ruben Bain? Over
Look,
Arvell Reese? Are we
this is
serious?
hilarious,
Are
chat.
we serious? It's not even it was a trade. It's not like
You
it was
know, it
even a
was a
trade.
trade. They
There
just
was
did it
no
for the love of the
trade.
game. Like they know
There
something
was
we
no
don't. Jordan Tyson might be
trade.
Jerry Rice reincarnated, apparently, to the Jets.
There was no trade.
But look,
There was no trade. Golly.
we gonna get through this
Oh,
mock draft
we
pretty
go.
quick because I did put up two. Because this was just strictly to make Ben mad. The only reason I uploaded this was to get Ben's reaction. That's
Yo,
my goal. Then we gonna shoot through
yo,
this draft pretty quickly, and then we're gonna go in depth with the
yo,
second one I put up.
yo,
Fernando Mendoza, the great Jordan Tyson,
yo.
Ruben Bain Jr., Arvell Reese, and Carnell Tate is top five. Other than Jordan Tyson, I can't argue with this top five. You know how many
If
other
this
than
happens in Pittsburgh, bro, I'll be crying.
other than
If this
Jordan,
happens in Pittsburgh, bro, every Jet fan is gone, bro. Every Jet fan is gone, bro. Yo,
hilarious,
Jets
dude.
fans, if this happens, y'all can turn off the TV for the rest of the night. Y'all can just turn off the
Yeah,
TV,
y'all could
bro.
just turn off the TV for the rest of the season. Don't even turn it on.
Don't even turn it
Sunday,
off, bro.
Thursdays, and Mondays, whenever
Turn
day
it
y'all play,
off.
go make sure you
Turn
get
it
extra hours
off.
at work. Study
Turn it
longer.
off.
Go practice. Do
Yo,
something. Don't watch the Jets play
yo,
this season if this
just don't
happens.
watch, bro. Just don't watch it, bro.
We
Y'all
got
had 0 interceptions on defense, and
and you pick a receiver.
in another world, in an alternate universe, y'all end up paying Jordan Tyson with y'all second overall pick.
You know, but
Oh
he gonna be
gosh.
confused them damn self if this happens. He's gonna be like, huh?
Oh.
Me? You
Oh
know
my
that
goodness
Drewski meme when he's
gracious.
pointing out himself when
Me?
Kanye was looking at me? That's
Me?
gonna be Jordan
Me?
Tyson.
Me?
I the top
I'm
10 is
sorry.
pretty
We gotta go.
outside
We
of
gotta go. We gotta go.
outside
We
of
gotta go.
outside of the second pick, the top 10, solid. Can't argue with the top
Mm-hmm.
10. Caleb Downs going to 8. I kind of agree with him going to Washington or 8.
Mm-hmm.
Can't argue with that one. Jeremiah Love at 9. You already know how I feel. I feel like that's the worst thing that happened to the league. One thing I do want to point out, Ty Simpson, he ended up in Pittsburgh. Isn't the Ohio State QB? What's his name? What's his name? What's his name?
Um.
What's his name? What's his name? He's there. It starts with a C. It starts with a C. It starts with a C. The Ohio State QB is there in Pittsburgh. I really
I
thought
know
the
who you're talking about.
Rams at 29 would pick him up. That's who I thought, but they picked up Brandon Seas. What's that dude's name?
Oh my gosh, hold up. Oh my gosh, I'm about to do my
I
research
can't
real
remember
quick.
his name. Akeem has like all of these picks are solid to me. I could see this realistically happening, except for number two. Except for number two.
God dang it. God.
It's, except for the
God.
two. Let's go. Go ahead. Bring up the.
God. God. If that happens, bro.
Can you bring up
God.
the mock draft for me?
God. If that happens, bro. God. I ain't gonna
Hilarious.
lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll feel so bad. I might hug Ben if this happens, bro. I just might hug, bro. Like that's bad. That's really. I'm not saying Jordan Tyson's the worst player, but if you're the Jets and you're coming
You
off
don't
the
want to pick him.
season you're coming off the season with 0 picks on defense, goose egg on defense
A donut.
with with Aaron Glenn as your coach who was coaching that that great Detroit Lions defense. You don't want Jordan Tyson at the 2. You don't. You have
You want
Garrett
a
Wilson.
defender.
You have Garrett Wilson. You have G5,
You'll be all right with
so
G5.
y'all
Offensively,
be all
y'all could
right.
survive another bad season offensively. Y'all can't survive another bad defensive season.
Y'all can't
Now,
do nothing.
as you see,
You
and this
can't.
is AI, only pick the Cowboys players. Madness, pure pandemonium happened. The Jets and the Raiders swap picks. So
Ooh.
Ruben Baines is a Raider. Fernando Mendoza ends up in New York. They swap picks. I just want to say this one more time. Didn't trade. This is not me. This is straight AI. Arvell Reese at the 3, Carnell Tay at 4. I really
This is
see
the AI.
Tennessee. I really see Tennessee picking up a receiver for Caleb. Not Caleb. Wait, what's his name? What is his name? Caleb? Is it Caleb? I forgot the quarterback name at Tennessee. I gotta watch. I've lost it, chat. For quarterback. What's
You
his
good,
name?
bro?
I
You
can't
good?
for the superstar quarterback in
Quarterback
Tennessee.
from
I
Cam
can't.
Ward.
Can't. Thank you. I knew it started with a C. Cam Ward. He struggled last year. I feel like that was probably his worst season in football for him. He had no receivers catching the ball.
He had nobody.
McCall Lemon at 5. We got different thoughts about how the Giants should draft. I think they got to get a receiver, but he says O line. I really say either one works for them.
Either
To be
or,
honest,
somebody on offense. Somebody on offense because
you need
we
an
have a
offensive
stacked
player.
defense.
You need an
We have
offensive
a
player.
stacked
David,
defense.
the
So
Ravens traded up in this simulation. They don't tell you what the trades were. They just see they traded up. So the Ravens traded up for David Bailey, and the Browns traded down. Mansour Delane ended up in Washington. I kind of see this happening. In all honesty, I could see this happening. They had a bad DB core. Like it was bad. I could see this happening. Sonny Styles went to uh
New
um
Orleans.
New Orleans at
That's the
8.
thing. Sonny Styles is he Sonny Styles. Whoa,
Jamal McCoy went to the Chiefs.
whoa.
So apparently he ran like the win in the combine in this simulation in this
Whoa.
universe. Caleb Downs at 10. Peter Woods at 11. Jeremiah
That's why I
Love.
said whoa at. That's where I said whoa.
What Peter Woods at 11?
No, no, Jeremiah Love. I'm
Love
not
at
mad at
Dallas.
it.
If we, oh my goodness, if we pick up Jeremiah Love, bro, we don't
And
need
we
defense
just
at that point. We gonna pull the
and
Bengals. We gonna go straight
and
off offense.
we literally just
Just
we signed
paid,
Javon. We just paid the
but
first
you
pick.
understand there's gonna be like a what they had in Detroit.
Jameer
Damn,
Gibbs and David Montgomery.
Montgomery, you won that 1-2 punch. That 1-2 punch.
Mm-mm-mm.
Francis, not gonna try to pronounce his last name. Goes to
Maligoa. I'll try.
Malugoa.
Maligoa.
Okay, that sounds about right. He goes to LA. I guess they want to keep Matt Stafford.
The great,
Okay.
the great
Great
Jordan
Jordan
Tyson.
Tyson had a fall of doom. It ended up at 14 to the Browns. At the end of the day, the Browns get someone on offense, just not a running back. Maybe I say they definitely need a receiver. Shador is definitely going to be starting next year. Cassius Howell at 15.
It's gonna be inside joke of life, bro.
Cassius Howell at 15. I I don't know how I feel about Cassius at 15. Do the
That's
Raiders have 2 first round picks automatically? Like, do they
They
have
must
that
have traded.
IRL?
No, they
They must
don't.
have
No, they
traded.
don't.
They traded. Okay, they
They
traded somebody
definitely
for
traded.
Katie McDonald. That
They
Raiders deal.
definitely traded.
So my thinking is this: did the Raiders trade Max Crosby in one of these trades? You know, they made 2 trades. Max Crosby's probably not on the
Wait, I
Raiders
think I know what
anymore.
happened. I think I know what happened. Hope. I think I know what happened. After the Jets might have made that trade to the Raiders. The Jets
So
might have
with
made that
the
trade. They
second
initiated. Yeah,
or
they
the
definitely
first
initiated.
the first
Yep, they
oh
definitely the Jets definitely initiated,
no
and they
no.
must have
So what
gave
I'm
up
thinking,
somebody.
the Jets gave us somebody.
They had to.
They gave they blowing the whole team up in New York. I could
Yeah,
see the second
Garrett Wilson.
G5. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Garrett Wilson. They
And then for the
definitely got rid of
16, they gave up Max Crosby and probably a
exactly.
third or a second. That's probably what happened with the
The
Raiders.
Baltimore Ravens definitely traded with the Raiders as well
So who you
because
think them?
the six. No, it was the 14th. It was the 14th because I
Yeah,
had
they had the 14. So the
I had the
Ravens
14th.
traded with Cleveland.
Browns. They traded with the Browns.
I don't know who the Ravens would have gave up. It's not
I
Lamar. not
My thing is,
Derek.
wait, so who did the Cardinals trade with then? Oh, the Cardinals traded with
Ooh, do you think the Jets gave up what's bro name 44?
I
Uh,
know who you're
uh,
talking about.
I'm
I
blanking
know.
on all my NFL players right now. You just got to give me. It's been a minute since I had to really think. 44. The cornerback, the slot cornerback. You think they gave him up, or Patrick Queen on one of the key linebackers?
Jermaine Sherwood.
44. No, Marlon Humphrey. That's his name.
Mar-
Marlon Humphrey.
oh, on the I think so. They just talking about Baltimore Ravens.
No, I'm talking
Oh,
about
we
the
talking about.
Ravens. Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
think
they
they
yeah they definitely give him Marlon
they,
Humphreys.
they might have gave him Marlon Humphrey or Roquan Smith for the six. I can see that happening. Then they try and get rid of the team. Kendrick
And then
Fault.
the Steelers. What is Cleveland trying to shape within the division? Spencer Final drops, yo. Oh my gosh,
Man,
to the
something must have happened.
21st. That's what I'm saying. The unpredictability of the draft. And we get our wish, CJ Allen. We get our wish, CJ Allen. So CJ
Yeah.
Allen going to Dallas. That's not. I'm not mad at that. I guess.
Yeah, Mansour and Sonny back to back
And
picks.
then
Got to be a
Akeem
heartbreak.
Mesidor. Honestly, Akeem Mesidor going to Seattle. I feel like that's like the safest pick. I ain't gonna lie. That's like probably the most
That's a
safe, the
Seattle type
safest.
of pick. That's a Seattle pick
Mm-hmm.
right there.
Exactly. And Brandon
But
Sykes going to New
to
England.
help
That's
help help out
okay.
with what's his name?
Um, Christian
Gonzo.
Gonzalez.
There we go. Gonzo. That's his name.
And
I
then you
forgot
have Kenyon Sadiq to
the
Houston.
Texans
That's interesting.
could give him a
That's
little play.
interesting.
They could trade Dalton Schultz.
That's interesting. They don't. Mind you, they don't trade. They don't trade nothing. That's interesting. That's really interesting. They have Kenyon Sadiq.
Caden Proctor to who did the Steelers trade? Oh yeah, yeah.
They picked up Caden Proctor to protect A Rod. I'm not mad
Or
at that.
it's Howard. Will Howard. That's his name. Will Howard.
Oh my gosh! Thank you.
Will
Oh my god.
Howard. So maybe they're doing it for Will Howard. My draft,
Oh
MJ's draft is probably more realistic. If you want to, if y'all want to go off my draft, y'all should listen to. It'll be MJ's. Don't listen to me
yeah.
because as you can see,
AI.
I,
This is an
hey,
AI.
hey, this is
This is
AI.
an
I
AI.
only
This
did
is
two
an
picks. It was the
AI.
Cowboys picks. Only choose for the
This
Cowboys.
is an AI. Bro,
So
I ain't gonna lie to you, cause like 1 through 10, I feel is like this is the one with the trade. This is where trades happen. Cause I know
yeah,
in the next episode, you guys, I'm going to do a mock draft whereas trades do happen. And then in another world, Fernando Mendoza is not the number one overall pick, and it's not Jordan Tyson either. This is not. Jordan. I'm sorry, I'm Mr. Tyson. Mr. Tyson, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is just madness. I'm
you
sorry.
never know.
AI
The
is
Jets
crazy.
might pick Akeem Mesidor for their first pick.
Don't yeah, listen. Don't get the don't you do not get Ben mad. Do not
I don't
get
know.
Ben mad.
That's a
Let's
Jets thing
not.
to do.
That's it, bro.
It's a
Jesus, I
Jets
don't
thing to
even
do.
know
But the
why.
Jets are going to be eating next draft. They're going to be eating.
Oh yeah, on offense especially.
Yeah,
Yep, on
yeah,
offense. So my thing is, I feel like this. I feel like on this draft, they're focusing more on defense. They should focus more on defense. And I feel like for teams that struggled defensively this year, this is for them, including us. So I feel as though if you're a team such as the New York Jets, Dallas Cowboys, the Washington Commanders who were riddled with injuries last year, Dolphins, the Bengals. I feel like this draft is mainly for you guys because y'all struggled immensely on defense. You show signs of promise, but you don't have that that foot in the ground defense. Granted, we got ours mid season with Quinn Williams, but our secondary, our front four can only do but so much. Yeah,
yeah.
I
Our
always say it
secondary got
starts
to help out our front four.
exactly, and that's why in the latter games that we had, we could have went to the playoffs if our secondary was good. We could have went to the playoffs, in my personal opinion. I think we could have, because mind you, we beat the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs all in one
And
week.
then we had a shootout. If CD didn't get the concussion, we probably would have beat Detroit. All
In our defense
honesty.
our secondary stepped up. We would have beaten Detroit. That's a fact. We would have beaten Detroit. It would have not been 44-30. It probably would have been 33-30 us, more than likely. So honestly, for Dallas, I
We know
think
what
for
we got to
us,
pick up for in the draft. We know
we know what we gotta do. I
free
know we
agency
have
too. We got to work in free agency. Even though this is a weak free agent class, that we could use that to our advantage. We
We
could
could.
pick us some sleeper guys for cheap contracts.
Because K9, he's looking at teams right now. K9
Oh
is
yeah,
looking at teams.
that
Kenneth
ball
Walker is looking at
man.
teams.
He's looking at teams. I don't think we sign K9. What
No,
I
we
do
don't.
think we definitely
Unfortunately,
get a Seahawks player. They don't. They can't. I know Seattle don't got the cap space to resign all those
they
key
don't.
guys.
They don't.
Tariq
I'm telling you
Woolen.
right now, especially on defense. Especially
It's
on
warmer
defense.
in Seattle. It's not warmer. It's warmer in Dallas, Tariq.
Hey,
I know you.
guess what? Guess what? No taxes in Dallas.
You want all your money, don't you?
No
You
taxes.
want all your
Just
money.
saying.
And I know Seattle
All
got
your
bad
red.
taxes. You
All
want
your
all
red
your money.
money. Guapo.
And it's warm all
Hoorah.
year. Mostly.
All you
Mostly warm.
sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes. Maybe not this time of year. Maybe not this time because
The women
we
look
just
better
got
in
what's it
Dallas.
rain. Hey, and guess what? You get all the steaks, all of the all your pause, all your meats down there. Just
And you're gonna be
pause,
the star
pause,
on this
pause,
defense. You're
pause.
gonna be the star, one of the stars. We don't have a lot.
And key word, star, my brother. You want to go to a winning franchise, a legacy franchise, a historical
Well, we can't say that. They
franchise,
just won a Super Bowl.
a legacy franchise, my
I like
brother.
it. The franchise. A former dynasty.
Five,
We got 5 of them. Y'all got
five,
2.
my
We
brother.
got 5.
Five. Help us out. We haven't won nothing in 30 years, bro. We're desperate. I ain't gonna front. We are desperate. We are down horrendously desperate. But hey, you want to put a star on your head?
Come to
We
Dallas.
recruiting. Come to Dallas, bro. We're dream. Hey, we're dream. Hey,
Dreams come true
hey.
sometimes.
We're dream. Sometimes. You're never gonna win the MVP. you're gonna get. But hey, you might get to
You
the
might get
playoffs.
traded. You might get traded if you
You
Luca.
might get
You might get
traded.
traded at 2 in the
But guess
morning.
but guess what? But guess what? You're going to go to the playoffs. You're gonna have
Yeah.
that winning record.
Next year, you gonna be in the playoffs. You can't say you not. We
We're
unless Dak
always in the playoff picture. We're
unless
always
Dak
in the playoff. Unless
unless Dak
Dak
deatomizes
miraculously gets hurt.
unless
Unless
he we
Dak's
got
a top five
we got the
QB, but nobody
offensive
judges us that.
firepower. You don't gotta worry about that. It's just you. You gotta worry about the defense.
Exactly. Exactly. Just worry about defense. We got, unfortunately, Demarcus Lawrence got a ring. Shout out to bro.
Shout out to DeMarcus. Always got love
Shout
in
out to
Dallas. He proved us wrong.
always.
Well, he didn't prove me wrong. I didn't say nothing when he was talking his talk.
Right.
He proved Micah wrong. That's who he
Micah,
proved.
Micah gotta shut up. Micah ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro has to shut up. I ain't gonna lie about that. Bro gotta shut up. I'm so serious, Micah. Like,
Yeah.
bro, please. I love you,
Just
bro, but like,
just do your recovery.
ball
Let's
out,
move on.
bro. Just ball out. Just ball out. Real talk. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the episode. If y'all enjoyed the episode, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Our goal is 50 subscribers before the draft. The goal is 50 before the draft. Right now, we are at 37. We are at 37 subscribers right now. If you do like the content, subscribe. Follow us on TikTok. I'm trying to get the TikTok going again because I kind of moved it from my main. It made its own separate page. So please follow the TikTok ITR with MJ and Mir. Follow the Instagram ITR with MJ and Mir. Follow that there. We're gonna have more co-hosts coming on the show soon to discuss their thoughts on what their team should bring to the table as far as the draft go. We're obviously have more collabs, more features on the way, more people coming along to go on this journey with us, discussing ball, discussing basketball. Obviously, we're gonna be talking about basketball soon, you guys, because the playoffs are coming closer. We're gonna be talking about the Detroit Pistons, the San Antonio Spurs, the Oklahoma City Thunder. We talk about the New York Knicks are somehow, some way, are going to lose in the semifinals of the NBA playoffs again.
I'm part of the Cade Cunningham FC. That's my MVP. J. Cole of the NBA.
J. Cole. Hey man, we're going to be talking about our unsung MVPs as well. We're going to be talking about that as well. Is the 65 game threshold for in season awards? Is that a good application, especially because of injuries that happened this season? Because LeBron James is out of the MVP conversation in all eligible awards just because the 65 game threshold. So we're going to be talking about that. We might be, hey, if y'all comment in the comment section, we're gonna talk soccer. The World Cup is gonna be in the U.S. We might have like a 5 minute segment on that. Just saying. But other than that, you guys, please subscribe, like, comment, follow the Instagram, follow the TikTok. All links will be downloaded in the description. Thank y'all for watching. We love each and every single one of y'all. We love. Please be safe. And if you're on the East Coast, please be safe because of this weather. Because we've been getting blizzards on blizzards and snow on snow. If you're worldwide, just be safe as well. All right, y'all. Peace.